like you match. Dude, you look like you could literally, like you got a uniform for the car. What's up, guys? Welcome to sunny California. We are here at the Media Trade Conference called MPMC. Nathaniel and I are going to be here for the next 3 days to work out some partnerships with some companies we were already on board with last year, but hopefully bring on some more partners for our newest build, Monstrosity, as well as for our K5 Chevy Blazer that we picked up. We've never done this in person before. I did this online. Actually, the last 2 years I think it's been online, but last year was my first year. Nathaniel's with me this year, which is the best part, so he gets to kind of see the hustle as we go from floor to floor into different hotel rooms where each company, each partner is located. And we sit down, we have a meeting with them, we kind of make our pitch. They let us know what they need because it's a mutually beneficial relationship. That's why we call them partnerships, not sponsorships. And you guys get to hang out with us as we figure this thing out. What's up, Solomon?
So fancy. Our magazine is focused on the other weeks of the year, encouraging participation.
So we're out here in the parking lot admiring this LS swapped first-gen Dodge here. I'm pretty certain that the frame did not come from this truck originally either. We're all admiring it, wishing we owned it.
Come on.
All right, he's going to start this thing up. We just found the owner of this truck, and he drives this thing. He actually daily drives this. He does race it at Irwindale on the 8th mile, but he's only doing like a, I don't know, like a 20-second. I'm not sure what he said, but anyway, it's not very fast.
We want to hear the wastegate.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Come on, man. That ain't bad. Yeah, yeah. That's always good for a talk right there. This guy likes to party. Pump it, pump it. For those that don't know, this is the 5-minute warning bell that tells all the people in all these rooms, in every hotel room who may not know otherwise, that you got 5 minutes left before the next meeting. So they start walking around with a big old loud bell. So sorry to the rest of the inhabitants here, probably think that's annoying. So we just got done meeting with Speedway Motors, and we're going to be taking a lunch here in a little bit. This is actually day 2. Get a little something to eat. So we're halfway through the second day now. Today's schedule is not that bad. We only had, 5 or 6 meetings today?
Yep.
Tomorrow, however, every single block is filled. And we're already starting to feel it. It's exciting, it's fun, and I'm not knocking it at all, but you do get to a point where you kind of feel weird saying the same thing over and over again to different people.
Not really. I'm used to it, actually. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're so full of crap. Anyway, it's still exciting. I mean, I'm not knocking it at all, but it just does feel a little unnatural because, I mean, you are basically making a sales pitch and you're telling people, you know, who you are and how you've come to grow into what we are now as a channel and as a father-son and where we kind of want to go from here and how we want to grow and the projects we got going on. I mean, look at me. I'm already kind of...
You always ramble.
Going on the spiel right now, yeah. But it's still fun. But we're taking a breather, and we'll go back out here in probably the next half an hour to. We got 2 more meetings left
More
today.
Like 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Yeah.
The breaks go by so fast. Anyway, it's a lot of fun. We'll see you guys at the end of the day.
Yep.
Oh, you go the wrong way again.
And I was like, I know, I realized. We never remember which elevator shaft to come out.
Second day is over here. We're gonna go outside and hang out and check out Craig's Mustang. Listen to that.
I bet you can't.
Shots fired. Yes, good knowing you.
I bet you won't even warm up the engine before you do a burnout.
That sounds good. Sounds real good. Oh yeah. They made it back safe. Everybody's still alive. All right, here we are on day 3. Yesterday was a pretty easy day. So we had several breaks. Today we have a full schedule. Not even a single slot is open up for any kind of a break today. So we can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Wish us luck, and we'll see you guys at the end of the day. There's the bell. Let's get this day started.
Closing your eyes when you look at the budget sheets.
Hey. Okay, it's 2 o'clock on the last day.
Yes.
Man, we're feeling it. It's fun.
Another meeting in 2 minutes.
We have another meeting in 2 minutes, so this is like the only break we've had. We actually got out of our last meeting about 5 minutes early, and that's literally the only 5 minutes we've had to breathe today. So where are we headed next? Spow, like Spow fans, electric fans. We're gonna meet with those guys, and we're getting closer to the end of our day. 3 o'clock bell. We just walked out of the last meeting, and Nathaniel went up against the wall and just bumped his head on the wall. He's getting tired. Well, we just met with total costs involved. Sometimes this happens, but you get into a meeting like that and you realize they don't have a doggone thing for us. We didn't do our research. We thought they had other stuff besides what they offered, and it was a little bit embarrassing, but he was cool about it, and he's a great guy. It's a family-owned business. But live and learn. Now it's snack time. We're gonna go downstairs and get some cookies. So we just got out of the meeting with AFR heads.
Really good.
That was super good meeting. But the cool thing about it was right towards the very end of the meeting.
Yeah, apparently there's rumors spreading about us, I guess.
He's like, everybody's been telling us about this kid who's building this cool Monza. He's like, I haven't met with this kid yet. And he's like, I saw your building. He's like, there he is. There's the kid with the Monza. We're done.
Yep.
Last meeting of the day. Just got out. Bell just rang. We are exhausted. But it's been really, really good. I really have no complaints. Yes, we're tired. But we'll talk more about maybe some of our takeaways from the meetings here in just a little bit. But for now, we're going to take a breather.
Yeah.
We'll be back with you here in a little bit. Holy cow, dude. Too funny. All right, so we just wanted to give you guys kind of our take on how things went in Anaheim, California at MPMC this year. At this point, we've been home a couple days now.
Yeah.
And my mind is just a blur right now. I don't even remember how many people we met with. It's probably 30 to 40 at least.
Yeah.
Minimum.
At least 30 companies, I think.
Yeah. Promptly lost the schedule that we had on the last day, on the last appointment, so I don't actually have our schedule. I can look it up digitally. But I'm not going to give you all the specifics of each one we met with anyway. But overall, fan-freaking-tastic.
Yeah.
I mean, last year was my first time doing it. You were still in high school, so you couldn't attend. And it was online last year, and it just, I don't know, it just, something was taken away from the allure of meeting face-to-face with potential partnerships. And seeing the expression on their faces and just the overall vibe in the room. Sometimes you get excited about stuff and you can generally see the excitement in their face and in their body language, and we're getting excited, they're getting excited. There's just a part of that you miss when it's online. And
it's cool to walk in and explain the idea and see them get excited about it just as much as you are.
Yeah, to see their faces light up when Nathaniel showed them like the rendering of our newest build. It was a game changer. And the cool thing was there was even one, who was it? I guess I can say AFR knew about us before we even got there.
Yeah.
Tim from AFR was like, what did he say exactly?
Well, we had our meeting with them on the third day.
Yeah.
So at that point, I guess a lot of people had already been talking about us.
You're right. Crazy.
So they kind of already knew who we were just from people talking about us. So that was cool.
Yeah, he literally said, oh my gosh, I've been hearing rumors about this kid who's building this awesome Monza. Mm-hmm. He goes, you're the kid. And he goes, yeah, people have been talking to me at lunch or something like that. I don't remember exactly what he said, but it was just kind of neat to walk in with a reputation that preceded us, I guess. Mm-hmm. That was really, really kind of neat. Yeah. I would say, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would say 95% of the companies we met with had something that they were willing to offer us. There's really only maybe a couple.
Yeah.
That they just, we didn't know that they didn't have products for our particular vehicles, because
sometimes you get scheduled meetings, like they just put people on your schedule you didn't really necessarily sign up for.
Yeah.
So in those instances, we just didn't have anything in common.
Yeah, we tried to do as much research as we could before we got there and found out, oh, they only offer stuff for a C5 Corvette, not for a C4.
Yeah.
And a couple others. So for those that don't know, when you sign up for MPMC, it's got the entire list of companies that you can meet with, and you can pick certain companies and say do not meet if you're not interested in meeting with them at all. And then there's other ones that you sign up and you say must meet or want to meet. And
You good?
yeah, boy, sorry, just had supper. And the other ones, I didn't actually, I just kind of left out in the open. And so that meant that we got scheduled with some other companies that I didn't, I was agnostic about. I'm like, cool, if we get to meet with them, but I don't know much about them.
Right.
So there were a couple companies we got in front of and we're like, oh, sorry. Yeah, we don't have a whole lot. Now, the cool thing was they were cool about it. We were cool about it. We didn't just walk out and go, sorry, see ya. We stayed there the whole time. We had a great conversation. Got to know a lot about the company. They got to know a lot about us. And in some cases, they genuinely tried to help us out in other ways, maybe directing us to other companies, or sometimes they do one-off projects. But either way, I'd say the other 95% were like, yes, we totally want to help you with this.
Yeah.
We're excited about it. Let's work something out.
Yeah. All with a grain of salt. I mean, we haven't sent out emails to people to see if they'll respond or what we can actually do with them. So, it's great talking with them in person, but it's not always realistic to work with everyone, unfortunately. But
No.
it's still fun.
Well, yeah, it's exciting to walk away with the potential.
Yeah.
And the lesson that I learned from last year's MPMC was that, not all of them are going to work out. You're going to get ghosted by some of them. Others are going to get bought out by other companies, I found out too, and then all of a sudden they're just not there anymore, or they'll go under. That's just the reality of the aftermarket that we live in. The other thing is, the real work begins now. We got to follow up with 100 and some emails tailored to each of these companies. Some of them have to get pretty specific about what we're looking for in the partnership. Others want our metrics, social media metrics, YouTube metrics, you name it. So there is still a lot of work to be done. We'll do all that. Same thing we did last year. But it's the relationships that we formed at MPMC last year that was great for going back into it this year, because it was just kind of reforging those relationships again, so it wasn't as difficult as it was last year. And then we forged some new ones that we had not met with before, so it just got even better, I think, for us. So we'll do the work, we'll send the emails out, and we'll let you guys know what happens here in the next few months.
Yep.
All right,
That's it.
that's really it, guys. It's just a lot of work, a lot of boring repetition. It's kind of like speed dating for car parts. But yeah, and but we got to the point where we were literally like, okay, we're going to meet these guys. All right, what do we know about them? Let's talk about this. All right, you take the lead on this one, and you do this, and by the second and third day, we got it down pretty well.
Yeah.
So proud of you, bud.
Don't get sappy.
All right, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.